All right, let's go ahead and write a SQL statement that will allow us to select all the columns from our student table. So if I open up the student class, so remember in our database or in our table called student, we have student ID, first name, last name, email, and gender. So if I open up PSQL, and if I describe the student table, you can see that we have student ID, first name, last name, email, and gender. So we want to convert everything that comes from our database into a Java object. So let's go ahead and create this statement. So if I open up IntelliJ and go back to Student Data Access Service, so if I collapse that and let me remove everything there. So this SQL statement will look like this. So let me add a plus right here and then double quotes. So let's go ahead and say select, and then we have student underscore ID. So this student underscore ID is the same as this one right here, right? And then we have to do the same for first name, last name, email, and gender. So let's go ahead and say first and then name, or actually in a new line. So just like that. And then we also want last and then name. And then we want the actual email. And finally, we want gender, right? And then this will be from, and in fact, let me put that on a new line also, and then indent everything. There we go. And from, and then the actual table. So the table is student. And with this statement, we can now retrieve students from our database. So to prove that this statement works, let's go ahead and open up PSQL. And if I clear the screen, so select, and then on a new line, first underscore name, comma, and then last name, comma, we forgot the actual student ID, and then comma, email, and finally gender, and then enter from, and then the actual table. So the table name is student. Press semicolon, enter, and you can see that works and return 0 students. Next, let's go ahead and actually transform the result that comes back from our query to a student.